Hello student, all of you are most welcome on my channel. In my previous video, I have discussed about animal tissues and classification of animal tissues. We have also discussed about the different types of epithelial tissues and cell junction. In this video, I will be discussing about connective tissues. This video is useful for the students who are studying in class 11 CBSE board and along with doing preparation for their school examination and they are preparing for CBSE examination. This video will be very beneficial for them. So let's start this video. So we'll be discussing about this tissue that is called connective tissue. First was epithelial tissues. Now second one is what? Connective tissues. So what is connective tissues? Connective tissue links and support other tissues and organs. So this is the main function of the connective tissues. And they are most abundant in complex animal. All connective tissue except blood have fibroblast. So connective tissue, they are having one cell that is called fibroblast cell. They secrete fibrous protein called collagen and elastin. So sometimes question is there, where in which type of tissue you'll find fibroblast cells? So the answer will be in connective tissues. And what is the secretion of fibroblasts? So they secrete fibrous protein, and these names are what? Collagen and elastin. And what is the function of this collagen and elastin? They give strength, elasticity, and flexibility to the tissue. These cells also secrete modified polysaccharide that is called matrix, which accumulate between cells and fibers. So this fibroblasts not only secrete collagen and elastin, but also secrete polysaccharide that is what? Matrix. This matrix which accumulate between cells and fibers. So now the classification of connective tissues. So connective tissues are three types. First is what? Loose connective tissue. Second is dense connective tissue, and third one is specialized connective tissues. So these loose connective tissues, they are also subclassified. So they are areolar tissues and adipose tissues. So areolar tissues as well as adipose tissues, they are loose connective tissue. Then there is a dense connective tissues. Dense connective tissue, dense regular and dense irregular. Here it is what areolar, this is and this is what adipose. This is what dense regular and here dense irregular. Then there is a specialized connective tissue that include what? Cartilage. These are what? Chondrocyte cells are there. These are chondrocyte cells which secrete cartilage. Then bones. These are what? Osteocyte cells. These are what? Cells are there. There are different canaliculi are there. And the center one, there is what? These together they form what? Haversian canal system. So sometimes question is there where you'll find this Haversian canal system. So they are present in the bones. And then third is specialized connective tissues are blood that include RBC, WBC, and different types of cells. So connective tissues are three types: loose connective tissue, dense connective tissues, and specialized connective tissue. Loose connective tissue include what? Areolar tissues and adipose tissues. And second is what? Dense connective tissue. They are dense regular and dense irregular. The specialized connective tissue include cartilage, bones, and blood. Now we'll be discussing all these tissues one by one. Now first is what? Loose connective tissue. These cells means here fibroblast cell, macrophages, and mast cell, and many more type of cells are there. And fibers are loosely arranged in a semi-fluid matrix. So fibroblast cells, macrophages, and mast cell. and fiber. They are loosely arranged in a semi-fluid matrix. It is at two types. So loose connective tissue is two types, areolar and adipose. This is what areolar and this is what adipose. Now what is areolar and what is adipose? Now areolar tissues. Here they are present beneath the skin. Just beneath the skin you will find the areolar tissue. It serves as a support framework for epithelium. Support what? It support toward a support framework for epithelium. So this is what areolar tissue. In the areolar tissue, you'll find this is a fibroblast cell. This fibroblast cell. This fibroblast cell secrete what? Collagen fibers as well as elastin fibers. Instead of this, you can see these are the macrophages cells are also there and mast cells are also there in this areolar tissues. You can find this in different types of other cell RBC and WBCs as well. So they are present just beneath the skin and they provide serve as a support framework for the second is adipose tissue. Second is what? Second loose connective tissue is what? Adipose tissue. They are also seen mainly beneath the skin. You'll find them beneath the skin. It sells adipocytes store fat. Here they are having the cell. Their name of cell is what? Adipocyte. Name the cell which store fat. Name the tissue which store fat. So that will be adipose tissue. Name the cells which store fat. Then that is called adipocyte. This is what? Adipocyte. White adipose cells. So these cells store the fat. Excess nutrients are converted into fat and stored in these tissues. If you are taking what excess nutrient, your lifestyle is very dormant, you are not very active. So excess of the fat will be converted into will be stored in what adipose tissues, and that is reason for obesity. So there is what fat storage area is there. This is the nucleus and this is the plasma membrane of one adipocyte. So this is one adipocyte where you will find the nucleus. Nucleus in the periphery. In the center there is a fat storage area, and then there is what plasma membrane is there. So by seeing this diagram, sometime the question will be there, what is this? So this is nucleus, this is what fat storage area, and this is the plasma membrane. Then there is a dense connectivity. So dense connectivity shows here fibers and fibroblasts are compactly packed. So they're not loosely packed, their packing is what? Very compact. Packing is very compact. So here dense connective tissues are two types, dense regular connective tissue and dense irregular connective tissues. So we see here these fibroblasts are arranged in a what? Systematic way, regular way, and yet they are what? Not arranged in a systematic way. So dense regular connective tissues as well as dense irregular connective tissues. Now what is dense regular connective tissue? Dense regular connective tissue, they show a regular pattern of fibers. Here fiber, they are showing what? Regular pattern. There what? Fibers are showing what? Regular pattern. Fibers, blast cells are there, plus collagen fibers are there. They are what? Showing regular pattern of arrangement. So they show what? Regular pattern of fibers. Collagen fibers are present in rows between many parallel bundle of fibers. They are present in what example of this what? Dense regular, they are tendons and ligament. Tendons and ligament, they are example of dense connective tissue. What is tendon now? The question arises, what is the tendon? Tendon attaches skeletal muscle to the bone. This is what tendon. It attaches skeletal muscles. It skeletal muscle to bones. So this is what tendon. This is what tendon. Ligament attach one bone to another. This is one bone. This is what second bone. They attach with the help of ligaments. They are attached from each other. Here, This is what tendon. One bone is attached with another bone with the help of ligament. One bone is attached with the help of what other. If two bones are attached, then there is a usual ligament, and then muscles are attached with the bone, that is what tendon. Like this is bicep muscle. This bicep muscle is attached with this humerus bone and the tendon. Now, dense irregular. Here we see that these collagen fibers are not following any fixed pattern, and the fibroblast cells are also not following any fixed pattern. Here we'll find irregular pattern are fibroblasts and fibers, mostly collagen fibers. They are present in the skin. They are mainly present in the skin. So dense irregular. They are present in the skin. Now, I will be discussing about specialized connective tissues. And in the specialized connective tissue include what cartilage, bones, and blood. So what is first we'll be discussing about the cartilage. I will be discussing about cartilage. What is cartilage? Okay, this is bone 1 and bone 2. This is a knee bone. Okay. So here at the head of two bones you can find the cartilage. This ear is also made up of cartilage. Here, these cartilage cells are there. They are also known as what? Chondrocytes. These are chondrocytes, cartilage cell, and there is what collagen fibers are there. So in this intercellular matrix that is solid and pliable. Pliable means flexible, movable. So here intercellular matrix is what? Solid and pliable due to chondroitin salt. Why it is pliable? Because there is a one salt is there. Name of that salt is chondroitin. Chondroitin salt, and it resists compression. Cartilage cells, which are also known as chondrocytes, are enclosed in small cavity. They are what? Enclosed in small cavity within the matrix secreted by them. Most of the cartilage in vertebrates in embryo are replaced by bones in adults. So even baby is born, so amount of cartilage is more. After some time or passes of many years, the cartilage is replaced by bones in adults. Cartilage is present in the tip of nose. You can find the cartilage at the tip of nose. Outer ear, this is the ear. You can find this what cartilage. At joints also there is a cartilage. Joints in the vertebral column, limbs and hands in either. So these are the area where you can find cartilage. Next is what specialized tissue is bones. It has a hard and non-pliable matrix. Here the matrix is what? Non-pliable, and it is rich in calcium salt. It is rich in what? Calcium salt and collagen fiber which give bone is strength. Bone cell, that is known as this bone cell. It is other name of bone cell is what? Osteocyte. Are seen in these species called lactin. These are what? Osteocyte, and then there is a lacin is there, lactin is there, and canal are there. So these are the bone cells. These are what the bone cells. Other name of bone cell is what? Osteocyte. Now, what is the function of these bones? It provides structural frame to body. So this structural framework to body is provided by the bone. Support and protect softer tissues and organs. Support and protect what? Softer tissues. Limb bones serve weight-bearing function. That this is limb bone, upper or lower limb bones. They serve weight-bearing function. Uh, take part in locomotion and movement. So these bones also take part in locomotion and movement. Blood cells are produced in bone marrow. This is what bone marrow cavity. Here blood cells are produced. Now Third one is what? So third specialized connective tissue is blood. A blood fluid connective tissue containing plasma, red blood cells, and white blood cells, and platelets. So in blood, there you will find what? Red blood cell, white blood cell, platelets, and plasma. It helps in the circulation of various substances. But there are after digestion, there are many substances are there. These substances are transported to different parts of body with the help of what? Blood. So if you see this diagram, there is what? This is what? RBC cell. Then there are neutrophil, there are white blood cells. There are different types of white blood cells. Some are what? Neutrophil, they are having nucleus. Here, red blood cell, they don't have nucleus. In neutrophil, they are having what? Nucleus is there. Irregular cell nucleus is there. Lymphocytes are there. Monocyte, basophil, platelets. These are what different types of blood. So this neutrophil, lymphocyte, monocyte, basophil, together they are also known as white blood cells. So this is RBC, WBC, there are different types of WBC. Some may be neutrophils, some may be what monocytes, some may be basophil, some may be acidophil. So there are different types of WBC. And plus blood platelets are also present. So next tissues, that is what muscle tissues. I hope this connective tissue is clear to everyone. Now, next type of tissue is what connective tissue. That is what muscle tissues. This is what third type of tissue. First one is epithelial. Second is what this connective tissue, and this one is third. That is what muscle tissue. So muscle tissues. The tissues made up of many muscle fibers that is called muscle cell. These are what? Muscle fibers. These are myofibrils, filaments containing actin. Muscle fibers are composed of numerous fine myofibrils. So these muscles are made up of what? Myofibrils. Muscle fibers can contract, shorten, and relax. They can become what? Contract. They can what? Contract, and they can but relax. They can contract, and they can relax. Muscle take part in locomotion and movement. So important role played by muscle in that they take part in locomotion and movement of the body. So now we'll be discussing about different types of muscles. So muscles are three types: skeletal muscles. They are also known as striated muscle or voluntary muscle. So these are what? Skeletal muscles. They are also known as striated muscle or voluntary muscle. So voluntary means they can be contract and relax. So we are having control on this. Raise your hand. So you can, in that case, you can raise your hand so that that muscle is made up of what? Skeletal muscle. If you saying stop breathing, tell your heart to stop pumping, so it is not under your control. So cardiac muscle is not a skeletal muscle. So skeletal muscles are what? Striated and voluntary muscle. Then second muscle is smooth muscle, non-striated or visceral muscle. So they are what? There is no striations are not there. They are spindle shape, and they are what? They are known as non-striated or visceral muscle. And third one is what? Cardiac muscle. So there are three types of muscle. First one is skeletal muscle, second is smooth muscle, third is what? Cardiac muscle. Now I'll be discussing everything one by one. First one is what? Skeletal muscle or voluntary muscle. So this is a bicep, long head, long head. Bicep brachii is there, short hand is there, the brachials are there, brachioradius muscle, these are some of the muscles. They are attached to bones, example bicep. So skeletal muscle, they are what attached to the bone, so they are like example bicep. Striations are present in the muscle fibers. There are these striations are present in the muscle fiber. Muscle fibers are bundled in parallel fashion. So they are bundled in what parallel fashion. A sheath of tough connective tissue encloses several bundle of muscle fibers. So there are many n number of muscle fibers. This one. So you can find the nucleus, you can find myofibril, there is a sarcolemma is there, then there is a fascicle is there, mycelium is there, mycelium is there, epimycelium is there. What? Second is smooth, non-striated visceral muscle. So they are involuntary, we don't have control on it, and fusiform fibers taper at both ends. So this is one end and this is what they become fiber, muscle fiber become what pointed at both. So they are what smooth muscle cell of fusiform. There is no striation is not present. Cell junction hold them together and they are bundled together in a connective tissue. See, they are seen in wall of internal organs such as blood vessels, stomach, and intestine. You cannot tell your intestine and stop digesting food. Stop. So these are under on these muscles we don't have control. So therefore, they are known as involuntary control. Involuntary muscle they don't have striation. That's why they are known as striated muscle, and they are present in internal organs, so they are also known as the muscles. Then third one is what cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle, it is what involuntary muscle seen only in the heart. You cannot find cardiac muscle in any other place. It is present in the heart. So this is the heart. This is what cardiac muscle. Here they are just like a striated skeletal muscle, but they are here muscle fibers are attached with one another. So there is a junction between adjacent cells. Cell junction fuse the plasma membrane of the cell and make them stick together. Communication junction intercalated disc. There is what communication junction. That is also known as intercalated disc are there. Allow the cell to contract as a unit. When one cell receives a signal to contract, its neighbor cell are also contracted. So this is the function of intercalated disc. One muscle is what contracting. So the same time all muscle will start contracting because of presence of this what intercalated disc. Next is what neural tissue. Neural tissue. So we have done what epithelial tissue, we have done connective tissue, we have done what this muscle tissues. Now last tissue is what neural tissue. They are made up of neurons, unit of neural system. So what is the unit of neural system? It is what neurons. So these neural tissue they are made up of neurons. Neurons responsible for control and coordination of the body. So these neural tissue they are responsible for control and coordination of the body. Neurons are excitable cells, they are carrying impulse. If they are excited, they can carry impulse from one place to other. Neurons are protected and supported by neuroglial cells. So the neuron is protected by neuroglial cells. Neuroglia make up more than half of the volume of neural tissue. So the part of the neural tissue is what neuroglia. Now organ and organ system. So a body living organism made up of cells, similar cells, similar functions they perform becoming tissues. Similar tissue they form what organ, then different organ they form what organ system, many organ system, then there is a formation of organism. This system operates in both plant as well as animal. Here also in plant there will be cell will work together, there will be tissues will work together, they will become organ, and organ will work together, they will become organ system, and ultimately organ system means an organism. So cell, tissue, organ, and organ system is the sequence of the development. The organization is essential for better coordinated activities of the cell. An organ is made of one or more types of tissues. Example, heart has epithelial, connective, muscular, and liver tissues. So here an organ is made up of one or more type of tissue, like heart. Heart is having more than one type of tissue. It is not having only cardiac tissue, it has having more than one kind of tissue. That may be epithelial, connective, muscular, and neural tissue as well. So uh, in today's video, I have discussed about different type of tissues. That is connective tissues. I have discussed about connective tissues. I have discussed about muscle tissues. Connective tissues. I have discussed about what loose connective tissue, dense connective tissue, specialized connective tissue. That is specialized. We have discussed about cartilage, then bones. We have discussed about muscle tissues. We have discussed about neuron tissues as well. So I hope that this you may have enjoyed this class. Once again, I request if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it today so that you'll be getting latest update. Thank you very much. Next video, I will be discussing about next chapter, that is cell and cell structure. So stay connected with my channel. Thank you very much.